How's it going, folks? Mark from Like-Minded Lunatics, and I'm here with my friend Ricky. How are you doing, Ricky?
Decepticons.
Oh, that's right. In disguise.
Heavy metal. Europe. Ukraine.
That's right. So today we're going to take a look at Jinjer's Pisces. Now, this was not a band that I was super familiar with. I think they've done well in the charts. It's just not something that I'm familiar with. So technically, I'm reading the description. Ukrainian metalcore band from Donetsk, formed in 2008. None of the founding members remain with the band. And we've talked about that. Does that mean it's the same band?
Yeah, what's going on here?
It's that ship of Theseus thing. The current lineup considers 2009 as the official formation. Okay. Lead singer is Tatiana, I am going to mispronounce that last name, Shmailyuk, and guitarist Roman, I'm not trying that. The band has since added bassist Eugene, not trying that one, and drummer Vladislav, that one either. Their most recent album, Wallflowers, released in August 2021.
Let me put a footnote. The names he didn't try, I'm looking at them, are like 15 letters and 2 are vowels, type of thing. So it's like, I
feel like it's less offensive if I don't try it, because I'm so ignorant that I will just demolish it. So my apologies to the folks in the band. But this song, Pisces, is from their album King of Everything from 2016.
I've heard of the band, but I don't know this song, or I've never seen this video, so looking forward to it.
And I think this is kind of a live session. It's not a live album type thing, but it's still a music video. But it's tradition around here to have a beer with our Friday Night Reaction video. Ricky and I are going with the Live Oak Hefeweizens. Now, folks, if you have not had it, Ricky, you want to describe it to them?
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's a lovely beer.
Lovely beer.
And it's a great brewery, too.
It is. Great beer. So, cheers, Ricky.
Salud, yes.
All right, let's do this. Jinjer.
Lovely.
And hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. I think that I am. Pisces. Here we go.
Four, five, six, seven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2.
So what are we listening to?
I think it's in 7/8 time, which is a little funky. It's cool. I dig it.
And that's something Metallica does in Blackened, I think.
Yeah, Metallica does that all over the place. Oh God, I'm drawing a blank. The Petrucci bit. Dream Theater does it, all that. Yeah, it's really cool. I dig it.
The other thing I'm really liking is the guitar has a really clean tone, almost like that Eric Johnson tone.
Oh yeah, it does sound like Eric Johnson a little bit. Yeah,
really clean and melodic tone.
Yeah, rich.
Yeah.
Suffering with smile, I drew a different reality with unconditional loyalty. Ego hard, they can be big 'cause I'm selfless.
Now here's something interesting to me, because I'm an English major, so I deal with words. You're a music major, you deal with music. Now, one of the things that interests me is that looking at these lines, so ego hardly can be peaked 'cause I'm selfless. So, 'cause I'm selfless. The tempo there, the syllable tempo is way different, but the way she sings it is she uses her voice to compensate for those lack of syllables.
Oh,
does that make sense?
Yeah, and I wonder if is English not their...
They're Ukrainian, so I don't know.
Maybe that's part of it. That's very interesting.
But I didn't know if that was something in music that is typical. So when you write the lyrics out, obviously the syllables are going to help you stick to the timing, the tempo, the beat. But if you don't have those syllables, you can use vocalizations to not fake it. That doesn't sound right, but to compensate.
Fluff it. Yeah. Maybe, I don't know, but you're right. The syllables dictate your rhythm. Da, 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 da.
And that line is different symbolically than the other ones. Here, let me go back to you here. No loyalty.
Ego hard, they can be big 'cause I'm
I'm self-led, and she makes up for those syllables with that vocalization.
At the end, when you have one syllable but multiple notes or pitches, that's called music lesson of the day, a melisma.
A melisma.
Melisma.
And what's the definition of melisma?
Melisma is where it's one syllable with multiple notes.
Okay, so that's what she's doing there then. Okay. All right, we'll pause. So, Ricky and I reacted to Spirit Box with Courtney LaPlante, and you can watch that one right here. Courtney leads off with Death Growl. Is this singer Tatiana? Yeah. So Tatiana starts as melodic and then smashes you right in the face. And then I like how the instrumentation follows that lead. Starts off clean, melodic, like I heard Eric Johnson, Cliffs of Dover. I don't know about you, but then it was immediately distorted.
Awesome!
What a great change up. I was not expecting that.
I wasn't either. We got punched.
Yeah. And we're back to that tone. Fascinating.
It's very surreal. It's like I can't wrap my head around it. How is this person singing this?
And you know, if I hadn't seen Spirit Box perform live, I would be inclined to say, well, they're doing that in the booth. Like they're doing different tracks.
Yeah.
I don't know though, because it doesn't appear that she's doing that. But even her face doesn't change, you know, like I said in the other video, Courtney's face visibly changes when she has to do death growls.
Yeah.
Tatiana's does not appear to be doing so. I don't know.
I don't either.
No promises I ever give. Don't rely on me and I won't deceive.
That's a great line. Don't rely on me and I won't deceive.
There you go.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of my philosophy of do shitty work and people won't ask you to do
There
things.
you go. Don't rely on me. I won't screw you over.
That's right. Don't rely on me to do stuff. I'll do shitty work.
Oh, look, the bass player's doing some tapping.
Oh, I didn't.
There he is right there. It's really cool. There it is.
So
So I played guitar minimally, but I know that on a bass, your strings are huge.
Yeah, they're pretty big.
Wouldn't that be hard to do tapping on a bass because of that? Or is that counterintuitive? Is it easier on a 6-string guitar than a bass?
It might be a little more difficult, but a lot of the tapping also relies on like your amplifier and how you're mic'd and all that kind of stuff. And,
Okay.
But it's cool. You don't see it as much as you do on guitar.
Right.
So it's kind of hip, you know. He's doing a little line there.
Yeah.
when I wave my fin and shake my tail, I grew a different normality with unblameable morality. Hooks and nets are there for me, but I'm skittish.
that drummer's doing some business, isn't he?
I've been watching him a little bit here and there. He's really good. He's doing some really cool polyrhythms. He's really keeping it in there. He's good, man.
And what's polyrhythm? Define that for me.
That's where you play, like, especially on drums, you can play a rhythm with one hand and a different rhythm with the other hand. So, like, something that's more based on 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the other hand's based on, like, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, my
So you
God.
have, like, a polyrhythm stuff. It's really cool.
That sounds like it would be incredibly hard to do.
You gotta, it takes some technique, and you also, there's a lot of brain power there. It's hard. It's kind of like doing this, you know?
Right.
It's kind of, yeah.
So I would be out of the running for that, I feel like.
Probably.
I don't feel like I could
You're
ever...
awesome, man, but you're
Yeah,
cut.
I don't feel like I could ever attempt that.
I give some Metallica vibes there, too.
They really
Kind
are.
of, you know?
Yeah. So now that you say that, like in one, it kind of sounds like the melodic parts in one. Like I said Eric Dover before, but I think maybe tone-wise, it's probably closer to what they do in one.
Yeah.
Drowns in the liquid gold. Cherish his life to the underworld. Make me flashing when the winter cries.
All right, so I am confused by the lyrics because this almost seems like the story of Hades and Persephone to me. And maybe I'm wrong on that, but the way that this is being described, like a Neptune's child shivering inside, drowns in liquid gold, cherishes his life to the underworld, meet me flashing when winter cries. So in the story of Persephone, Hades kidnaps Persephone, brings her down to the underworld, and then she tries to get back. She eats the pomegranate while she's in Hades, so that means she has to go back I can't remember, like every 4 months or something. So essentially it explains winter. It's the Greek way of explaining what winter is. That reminds me of this. I should have done more research, Ricky. I should have done more
It
research.
sounds good to me.
That's what it's reminding me of, though.
Voices swimming through the river, hold the life against the stream.
Searching for the room to catch on and see the sun beam.
Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. That's the first time we've heard her code switch in the middle of a verse.
Yeah, and sing kind of that high.
To go from death growl to high,
Yeah.
like back and forth.
Don't suffocate in painful tortures, long-cutting tables of callous men, wandering on a phantom pleasures. Emeralds are ripped away, emeralds are ripped away, emeralds are ripped away, emeralds are ripped away.
Wow. Man, I feel like I need to read the lyrics like 100 more times to get a better handle on them.
Yeah, it's
What-
pretty. I can't tell how deep the song is. I'm trying. It's a cool song, but
Musically, what are your thoughts? Like the instrumentation, the arrangement, and all that kind of stuff.
yeah, I mean it's pretty complicated. It's really cool. Something I really like with this type of music is when the guitar does a lick, and then the bass does the lick. They do it together. That doo 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 doo. I love those kinds of things. I
The
like the
bass-
different changes.
The bass seemed more prominent in this than some songs we've listened to.
I agree.
A lot of times the bass seems like it's in the background. It's kind of the...
Doom doom.
Yeah, it's the wheels the car is rolling on, but in this one I could hear definite bass runs.
Yeah, it's doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Almost in like Chili Peppers when,
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
when
yeah.
you hear Flea do stuff.
yeah.
Wow. Well, folks, let us know what you think about this one. This was really we both kind of heard of the band, but not too familiar with it. So let us know in the comments what you think.
I dug it.
Yeah, make sure you give us a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And take care of yourselves, folks. And we'll see you soon.